Ladies and gentlemen, grappling fans! The Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center welcomes you to the Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship Elite Series. Coming to you live from the Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center College View campus and broadcasting online at the Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship YouTube channel. Tonight, we are excited to bring you 12 matches of submission-only grappling in the gi and no gi under the Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship Advanced Rule Set. That means if no submission occurs, winners will be decided by a 3-judge panel based on submission attempts and aggression. Tonight's officials are Gebo Fisher, Derek Meyer, and Brian Rice. Nogi at 145 pounds. Introducing first, representing the Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, Isaiah Graves. His opponent, representing Boelts Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Jakob.
Let's go.
And your referee for this contest will be Gebo Fisher.
Let's get it, Isaiah. Shake hands. Ready? Yes, sir. Here we go. Fight. Right now, Jacob. Down low.
So we got Isaiah Graves in the red, Jakob Buck in the blue.
Right now, low, Jacob. Okay, look. Keep your hand down. Down low.
Come on, Isaiah.
Make the drive on down from Omaha to Vicious Cycle, BJJ.
Yeah, it'll be one of 6 from Vicious Cycles. Jason Scott stepping in last minute to fill in versus Dave Cluty that we'll see later tonight. So it brought quite the crew.
Very well represented. Great talent from all around the state here in Nebraska this evening as we have 12 very impressive matches on tap from here this evening. For those of you who have tuned in on the Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship YouTube channel.
Just a heads up, as they said earlier, this is submission only. So, do not see them counting any kind of points tonight. If we go to a decision, we got 3 judges, your ref being one of them. We'll go either red or blue.
And Zach here trying to
see if he tries to break that guard.
break Jacob's guard here. Getting up to that left foot now, going back on the both feet here. Back down to his arms. Jacob going for a triangle here. Trying to lock it in.
See if he hits that leg. We do have to respect the slam rule, so if Isaiah was to lift him above his hips, he has to let go. And we're climbing in. He's going to get that tap, it looks like. He's starting to get that angle. There we got the tap. Jacob Buck, your first winner.
In 2 minutes, Jakob Buck, the winner here. By submission, the triangle. And what a way to kick off the first of 12 matches here tonight. Jakob Buck out of Vicious Cycle in Omaha with the triangle. And as you can see him here, very excited about that one.
Man, what a great start tonight for Vicious Cycle.
What kind of happened there, Henry? What did you see? You saw that you had Isaiah trying to break his guard there, and Jacob just able to lock that in.
He's kind of reaching too far back there, and he attacked that triangle. You know, I think as Jacob knew kind of going into it that, hey, man, I might give this takedown up. We'll work from there.
So a great way to start things off tonight. As you heard from our MC earlier, Dan Hoffer on the mic right now. Our three referees, Derek Molly, Jimbo Benson, and Brian Rice around the mat as he introduces our next match in the 265 weight class. That is Ty Hegemann taking the mat here out of Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This is his 6th competition. He'll be taking on Adam Portillo, who is a state championship wrestler, taking the mat here.
Yeah, Adam coming in with already one MMA fight himself. Been pretty successful in Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship Series. So is Ty. So it's really a great matchup with two guys that have, really earned their spots in the state tonight.
Absolutely, and Ty with that wrestling background.
Both very strong gentlemen. I know Ty does quite a bit of powerlifting.
Oh, you can tell. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, these aren't small heavyweights.
No, by no means at all.
I know Adam kind of typically favors that Russian. You'll see him maybe duck under into a fireman's carry, hit some clean ones the last tournament. Definitely been working on his cardio training in Crete. We'll see how these kind of heavyweights, first guy to get on top usually gets the W, so we'll see who can control.
Nice underhook. Use it. Come on, circle, circle, get that headlock. Nice underhook. One way, then the other.
See if Ty can create that angle. The other thing to watch out for, I've seen in Adam's matches for Nebraska BJJ, is his lateral drop from double underhooks, or actually double overhooks.
Ty going for it.
You can definitely tell once Adam kind of went over those two overhooks, he backed off. He did not want to lean into him and get thrown.
There we go. Yes, yes, yes. And when you get
So Henry, for someone that has competed such as yourself before, what does it go into? What's your mindset going into against someone that maybe not that familiar with their game?
In this case, sometimes I'm here just to play my game. Like, I know what my A game is. I'm going to stick to that. One thing I think you'll see with these guys is both have their videos on Nebraska BJJ or Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championships. So I think they've been able to kind of scout one another. So they'll be able to kind of play a little bit more of a game plan. But at the end of the day, man, I'll come in and play my A game if I don't know where.
Sure, and the flip side of that is, hey, maybe you study too much, you get away from your bread and butter, and that could be to your detriment.
And it doesn't matter the sports. You can always see there's some guys that favor a lot of video and some that don't. Just a little bit, enough to kind of know maybe what's coming.
Both still looking for an advantage. Back to the center here. Again, typical Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship rules. If at the end of 10 minutes, there is no submission. We go based on aggression and submission attempts based on a vote out of the referees.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. You'll see, especially these heavyweights, man. They're going to start leaning on each other. And you're really looking to see who gives that first takedown. And you might kind of hear a tie out of one of Boelts' back here. Clean break from Adam. I think it's going to take a few minutes to kind of get these guys to wear a little bit down, feel each other out, and really start going after that. I might see Adam go for a slide by. He seems to be setting up that.
Come on, guys.
Reset again here.
Derek Meyer, your referee. Seen him do a bunch of jiu-jitsu matches for the tournament, but also seasoned in MMA too, and a professional fighter himself.
It's a house full of really talented, really experienced people, not even just those that are participating in the 12 matches tonight, but our referees as well.
Even look in the crowd, you'll see some black belts here. And really, as the night goes on, you'll see some pretty accomplished grapplers between Nick Honstein in the main event, Cam Jordan, successful pro, Blaine Richards, who is a CFFC champ in MMA, successful professional fighter. So it's just going to get better tonight.
Absolutely. It's one in Portillo and Hegemann still looking for their opportunity to make a move here.
elbow overhooks from Adam. See if he can lean. Oh, jumps back to that arm bar and maybe rushed a little too bit. Being the guy on top, especially at heavyweight, is so important. That's why you see them struggle so much not to give up that takedown. They really needed, over 4 minutes to get that.
Just the opportunity to cook your opponent. Just keep that weight down. It might feel like a minute, or it might be a minute. Actually, might feel like 5 minutes being down in that position.
We'll see several seasoned grapplers come here, especially that half mile. Adam did a good job. Really getting your weight in control. Adam in the past had done a good job riding kind of here like a referee's and keeping control, staying on top. And you'll see a little bit less guard play, maybe favor more half guard like the Tyson.
Ty's trying to get in that half guard there. Adam looking to move into mount. Ty still got a leg in there.
Yeah, you got to be real careful with your weight at heavyweight just as much because, you start to lean a little bit too much. You might see that roll. He bases out. But
Ty went for it. Adam able to keep his balance. He's still got one hook in there on the outside. He's going to try and shrimp out here, move a little bit, and we'll reset again. 5 minutes remaining.
See Michael Aquila, seasoned black belt in Ty's corner, yelling for him to get onto his hip and start working his way up. He's going to have to chain some things together. Adam's not going to give him just a normal sweep. But yeah, if I'm Adam, man, like you said, I'm picking it.
Take your time there, right?
We're grinding and we're moving at a snail pace. I don't want him to scream, but I'm willing to feel my weight too. Because right now it's Ty that's spending way more energy.
Absolutely, and Adam able to pass it, looks like here.
Oh, big moment right here. Oh, big moment for Ty.
Excellent job getting out of there. Disengage and resetting. Now again, rules here, if it doesn't end in a submission, it will go down to aggression and submission attempt. So Ty does have some work he needs to make up for.
I think at this point, it's pretty clear that he is behind. So he is going to, you're going to see that sometimes if you're on kind of like a little bit more middle ground, maybe close towards the end, but he's going to have to pull a comeback right now in the second round.
4 minutes remaining here in the 265 weight class. Second match of the evening here at Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center in the capital city. It is Ty Hegemann representing Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, taking on Adam Portillo.
Laughing Coffee.
Laughing Coffee.
Currently in Crete, Nebraska. Like you said, seasoned wrestler. You can kind of see in his takedowns, his double overhead throws. It's just real careful on your kind of your weight distribution right now. I think both guys kind of favoring more of a Greco throwing style for their takedowns.
The wrestling background of both of these guys is very evident in what we've seen so far here.
Oh, down to the ankle. Clean. Oh, stands him up. Doesn't call it. At least visibly, it seems they're both pretty tired. I don't feel like I'd give either one an advantage right now as far as cardio.
Mostly a chess match to this point in their stand-up game. Both of them just looking for that edge. That one opportunity is Ty. Reset.
Back to neutral.
3 minutes. Work your position and your footwork, Ty. Even while we're tired, that's what's going to save us. Keep the footwork on. Circle, circle.
You can hear Michael Aquila, his coach there in the corner, coaching him up, telling him, use your footwork. I know you're tired, but use that footwork that you have. How important is that? And how difficult also is that at this point in the match where you've been gassed here for almost 8 minutes?
Man, at that point, like you said, I'm trying to create that angle. I'm trying to kind of move. I think at this point, you're going to really see like kind of push-pull. See who can kind of lean, who ends up leaning a little bit more forward than they should be. Look for that snap down typically.
That's where the stamina comes in, without a doubt.
Both are pretty hurting right now, though. So all our matches tonight, 10 minutes. So you don't see a quick submission. We're grinding. We're using this whole mat to get ready. think the one thing that's kind of making this interesting is, typically for a heavyweight, you're looking for that underhook. But I know Ty's seen the videos with how many takedowns Adam will get from that overhook position, so it's really kind of a conundrum. Do I really want to run loose as usual, or how do I kind of go about getting these takedowns?
Sure. And goes back to what we discussed at the very beginning of this match. Do you play to your strengths, knowing that it could also be the strength of your opponent? A minute and 25 seconds left here in the 265 weight class. Ty Hegemann, Adam Portillo.
I really look for Ty to kind of rush a little bit more on the takedown. You're going to have to get on top at least with a little bit of time.
Going for it here.
Going back to neutral.
Standing up here in the center.
Ty's going to have to get a pretty quick takedown so that he can get at least a little bit of work. I don't think he's going to pull a guard into a submission. So you're going to have to see him get the takedown and get some, maybe a pass, go to an armbar real quick, a guillotine, something. He's going to have to throw some kind of submission. Takedown is not just one thing.
You wouldn't want to call it desperation, but he definitely needs to be the aggressor here right now. But Portillo doing a really good job standing him up, holding his ground, and not giving him an inch to work with.
I think both guys can kind of clearly see the clock. I'm looking for Adam to kind of bide his time a little bit. At this point, I'm kneeling the ball. I'm trying to
run that clock out.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Ty's going for it right now. He's trying something.
Oh, goes for the double leg takedown. Can't get it.
Doesn't get it.
And then the half guard Portillo on top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is your 265 weight class match. Ty Hegemann and Adam Portillo. So we will go to the judge's decision. You see Dan Hoffer on the mic, and we will go to rest. And it is Adam Portillo and a clean sweep. He gets all 3 votes there. Portillo, as we said, the aggressor in that one, and was doing a good job there when he did eventually get to side control, and they eventually stood back up to neutral. But Portillo clearly doing enough to take this one home. So now on to our third match of the evening, our 205 weight class, as Dominick Gebo, representing World Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, just took his place on the mat. Dominick has been in 4 competitions, 15 wins, 9 by submission. And he'll be taking on Thomas Rizza out of Vicious Cycle BJJ in Omaha.
Let's get it down.
Rizza, 1-stripe blue belt. Did 2 competitions in 2025. One was F2W, the other an IBJJF in Denver. Says all positions are his favorite, and immediately here, going into half guard on top, Dominick.
So talking to their gym manager, kind of getting ready for this, the owner, Alan Scott. I'll tell you what, Rizza was really excited to come out. Maybe the most excited out of everybody.
I think you could see it in his profile picture there on the card. He looks like a character, someone that was really amped to get out here.
Oh yeah, kind of played. Dominick currently a white belt, but I will say there is a really good light coming into that blue belt range. So I really look for him to be a pretty even matchup coming into this.
Right now, Rizza, half guard trying to get that right leg of his out, but trying to move into side control. Dominick getting his frames up there.
Good pinch with the half guard. We
we'll see kind of how tonight goes. So like Rizza has kind of experience on super fight cards, kind of like this. We'll see whereas you got Dominick who's come in more of tournaments. So how you show tonight you're focused on one match, not three.
It changes your entire mindset when you're going in knowing, hey, I can give it all, I can gas myself in these 10 minutes. If Rizza looking to move into side control, I don't know if he cleared that leg yet. It looks like he did.
So he's getting ready for that knee cut. Dominick trying to frame, but he needs to get to under that other hip. Rizza doing a good job keeping that right underhook, keeping him flat. Good crossface, good pressure. You'll see this kind of, see, he hits that knee cut, clean knee cut. Dominick with the sweep.
Excellent job by Dominick. The sweeping into Rizza's guard. He doesn't have his legs closed. It looks like a butterfly here. He's reaching over here now into Dominick's left arm.
Let's scoot to your left.
Kimura, Dominick with his over-under. Ooh, drops back to a leg lock. So all leg locks are legal in this series. All these matches are based off of advance. So heel hooks, calf slicers, knee bars, it's all legal, even though these guys are technically white and blue belts.
Rizza able to disengage.
Let's keep playing some guard. Next time we get on top, stay there. Keep that pressure advantage.
Back in the half guard here. Dominick now able to close his guard here on Rizza. This has been a really active first 3 minutes here of this 205 weight class.
Yeah, real close match right now. I think you see Rizza with the takedown early and the near pass, but you got Dominick getting that sweep, attacking the leg lock. So we'll see how the judges favor this.
Get your grip together.
We'll see Rizza stand up, break guard. Now's the time to open with pass.
Rizza looking to pass with that knee cut here. Back in that half guard. He's been living there for the majority here, but Dominick able to sweep his way out of it the last time. Trying to shove down his legs. He's going to take control of that left arm now. See if he can use his legs to maybe get that left leg out and get into the mount. Dominick locking it up with the triangle there, trying to keep him where he is.
Dominick doing a little bit better, keeping to his hip. You see Rizza go for that. Just kind of push him back, keep him flat, and get that. He wants his left under.
More on your side. There it is. Back to full guard. Back to full guard. All the way. There you go. Keep training. Watch his body lock pass. You gotta get close guard now.
Both these competitors fired out of a cannon here in the first 4 minutes. We'll see how that plays into the remaining time here, but
Rizza's got him flat now. See if he might set up. He's popped up. I thought he might be setting up an arm triangle.
Stay flat. We gotta get on our side.
Really needs to dig that left underhook and keep Dominick flat.
That's better. Do good. He's flying underhook. Yes.
looks like he's going for Ezekiel here. Dominick looking for something here. He is not in a good spot. Look like the knuckles, his left knuckles, Rizza's into Dominick's neck. I'm not sure if he could complete it, but Dominick able to sweep out of it. High ground here for Rizza.
Rizza with his hooks. Let's see, gets that wrist control. See if he breaks him back down. Now he's starting to work to the choke.
Takes the back. Rizza in control here.
We'll see him flip that body triangle though.
Feet in the floor and bridge. Feet in the floor and bridge. It ain't gonna work.
Dominick doing some hand fighting just trying to protect his neck here. Good hip movement there, trying to squeeze out, but Rizza unable to get into the mountains. Dominick's able to at least salvage half guard here.
See Rizza can go to that knee down, quarter, back to half. Dominick's got to get to that hip.
You see him trying here.
On your side with your shoulders, Dom. You're playing flat. That's your problem. On your side.
Back on his hip. Looks like he's attacking more, maybe.
Or go to full guard.
See if Rizza uses this to pass, maybe.
Or hands locked. Get her hands back together.
Switch those hips, Dom. Get off your back.
and getting to his hip is very flat. He has been now for the last minute or so. He really got to start moving those hips.
Good counter by Rizza.
He's got to come on. There you go, trying to get.
See, he drives back to the leg lock. I think at this point he really needs to come. He doesn't need to drop yet, but if he is favoring the leg locks, it's a good way to kind of catch back up on the scorecards. Really separating that, going to the shoulder crunch. So he uses this to sweep, maybe comes up for a butterfly.
Right hand over the top to say good. There you go.
Get that out of there. Protect his leg arm. He's going to start making his way in the top half guard. Brings the knee into Rizza's hip. Kind of keep control here. Just reclaiming it for a moment. It's been Rizza doing a really good job of dictating the pace of this match. But Dominick now has an opportunity to maybe catch up, make up some ground.
You see Rizza with that underhook. He's got to get more of that right hip where he needs.
Can't stay flat out, Thomas. Get your right hip.
2.5 minutes to catch up a little bit.
Right leg that's trapped right now. Rizza actually going, looks like he put more here.
He separates, keeps that into the hip, uses it to sweep, or go to submission from here. More trap series. You might see Rizza open his body just to kind of finish this.
Looks like he's down in a good spot and Dominick able to get it back out. Get it behind Rizza's neck. That right leg still has got to get out of that left guard here if he wants to make any advance.
It's important to note though, so submission attempts is key right now. So you have Rizza quite a bit up. Thomas is going to have to probably go for the submission at this point. He's going to need to get a tap.
Yeah, he gets the mount here, bringing his knee in here.
Dominick's a live dog in this fight.
Oh, absolutely. It was Rizza for the majority, but Dominick with a late surge here. As he gets his back, his hooks are in, he's good. He's going to have to...
He's got time to work. He doesn't need to completely rush it right now.
No, he's got a minute and 20 seconds here. Again, if this goes 2-0 on the clock and there's no submission, it will go down to aggression and submission attempts as Dom looking to make up some ground here.
So he's starting to maybe get under that chin a little bit. He's doing all he can to keep wrist control on one hand. Hard to get that choke with only one arm.
We're under a minute here. In the 205-pound weight class. Third match of the evening here at Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center. Dominick, Gebo, and Thomas Rizza going at it. Dominick still with that back control, but as he had it enough as he drops back to that leg lock. I mean, he's going down.
I don't think he felt a tap.
Some confusion excited. And we got maybe a belly down heel hook there, right? But
Yeah, so I don't know if... So Rizza kind of hit the mat pretty hard. Dominick is blind, so I don't know if he might have thought that was a tap and let go, or what he might have felt, or heard the crowd go loud.
possible. That is something to note, yes. Dominick is legally blind and does an excellent job coming in here competing. Maybe that was what the confusion was there, but we're going to go to the judges here and find out now.
Oh, this might be close with that leg lock at the end.
So a 2-1 decision in favor of Dominick Gebo, who comes from behind. Thomas Rizza, who looked like he was controlling that match for the majority of those 10 minutes. But Dominick able to pull through at the very end. A couple of leg lock attempts. Looked like he might have had that belly down. Heel hook there. A little bit of confusion there at the end as they disengaged. There was a roar from the crowd, so that could have played into it. But in the end, the ref's decision 2-1 in favor of Dom, and that's how the 205-pound weight class match ends.
I'll tell you what, that was a tough match to be a judge on that one. That was very close. Good job from Dominick to kind of really come from behind. Rizza had done a lot of good work that first 8 minutes.
Without a doubt, could have gone either way. Thank you so much for joining us here on the the Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship YouTube page. Plenty of talent from all around the state of Nebraska. That was our third match of the evening of a slate of 12.
So yeah, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. We're watching live right now, so we hope you're enjoying your time.
Subscribe to the channel, like this video, goes a long way toward helping it out. Share it with a friend, a grappling fan in your life, send it over their way. The real first in-house tournament that they've done here at Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center here in the capital city. And what an impressive job so far, and off to a great start. 3 tremendous matches to begin the evening here, as we get ready to preview our 4th of the night in the 155-pound weight class. Kollin representing Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, taking on Chris Boelts out of Premier. Kollin coming out, competes 1 to 3 times per year. His 2 favorite submissions, arm bars and triangles. He'll be taking on Chris Boelts out of Premier Academy.
So both matches this match coming together a little late. Kollin, like you said, at Lincoln BJJ. Quite a few matches. Chris Boelts out of Premier Combat Center. Nate Shannon with him tonight. He'll be in the co-main event versus Tanner Walsh.
Here is Kollin Barnes.
Jiu-Jitsu black belt Jimbo Benson, your ref right now. So again, the ref is one of your judges, and as we continue cycling through. Kollin more wrestling style. Chris coming in. Chris, he trains with quite a few wrestlers. Dirk Manor.
Single leg takedown there from Kollin. And then bring it back here to the center.
Looks like Chris going right into that leg lock. Definitely look for a higher pace match for this one.
We thought the 205-pound weight class match before this was aggressive, but this one, these guys came out.
Well, Chris with a guillotine. See, this is mounted, stretching it out. See.
Slide those feet underneath. Stay in this guard position, not bad. I like it. Nice and coiled up.
Might drop to the
nice, I like it. Yeah, Kollin. Find that ankle grip though. Control his balance. There it is. Play your belly heave up. Watch him to sit on that foot log. Nice, Kollin. Yes, yes.
trade leg lock attacks, it looks like.
Nice. Keep on that back.
Turn the arm back.
Good, Chris. Take your time. Take your time. I can feel. I can feel. You can stand on the foot.
Oh, we got it there. We got the time to stay ankle lock.
What? With my leg lock. Chris Boelts. Great attack.
Full disclosure to some of the audience here. We have a little bit of a interrupted view from the big crowd that's here. so we can't see everything, but by leg lock, it is Chris Boelts. That one finishing up in 1 minute and 44 seconds. Really impressive job there by Chris. So we move right along after the previous 2 matches had gone the full distance, all 10 minutes, and went to the ref and judges vote. We get one ending there within the first 2 minutes. We'll move along.
Real mix. You got 2 quick submissions relatively, and then you got 2 decisions. See how things kind of pick up. Ty Evans, I believe more of a leg lock, I was told. And Sam Kinney, again, Premier Combat Center, I know it's just Danzig MMA. They're currently out of Omaha. So you see Sam Kinney in the 10th Planet Purple Rash Guard. Ty Evans in the 11th Black Rash Guard.
Kinney actually competed most recently in a competition out in Ketchikan, Alaska.
I know he says getting ready for a transition into MMA, so we'll see how this kind of works, getting that single match look.
Evans, meanwhile, in the white and black rash guard, just promoted to purple belt. Likes to play guard, he said.
Get it. Clear your knee. Get the knee. Figure four. Get your knee.
And a quick tap on the leg lock from Ty Evans, and you called it there. You said it. Likes to play the leg lock game. Gets it here within the first 45 seconds of the match. And the winner in the 170-pound weight class match, Ty Evans, by leg lock in the first 45 seconds. So back-to-back matches ending via the leg lock, and in quick time, wasting none whatsoever. We move along now to the 185-pound weight class match. Hendrick taking on Gabriel Trinidad. Hendrick representing Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center. Gabriel out of Skywalker 101. And here is Lake taking the mat. Lake with a prestigious wrestling career in college. As he gets loose, and here comes Gabriel Trinidad-Snake out to the mat. Match 6 of 12 here this evening in the capital city as we are underway.
Positions. Go, guys! Woo! Head up, keep your head up. Thank you.
Like Hendrick, pretty accomplished wrestler out of Concordia. Gabe Trinidad, really good MMA fighter.
Hands off your head.
See Mark Gonzalez in his corner. Skywalker, Scott Jiu-Jitsu.
The underhooks there.
Throw all that, throw all that.
They trying to fight him off.
Gabriel's brother is Carlos Trinidad, very successful local boxing fighter. Himself, good player, MMA too.
Not a family that you want to mess with.
More space. Got a good knee shield. Push away.
I think Gabe likes the leg locks. He was asking me about it actually on Wednesday, what all was legal. Might drop down to the heel hook. I would not be surprised. Gonna see him fishing too, like he's gonna.
Square up. Good. Nice. Inside
Just lay back into the guard here.
Keep your
We'll turn now onto that hip.
Knee through the middle. Step over that outside foot. Left foot steps over. There we go. Good. Let's find our half guard. Let's keep pushing.
Half guard now. Salt Lake bringing that left leg up, brings it back down to the mat here now. They get recentered here.
So Gabriel putting a pretty good knee shield, maybe go into the K guard into his leg lock and also. So Lake needs to pass this leg through, get him a little bit more like we saw in previous matches. I try to leg weave, has kind of pressure in it.
Nice, that's it. Deeper crawl space now.
It goes
All right,
Gabe on that underhook,
hands off the mat.
that season.
Right hand over space. Right hand over. That's it. Find the crawl space. Get your elbow back. Let's bring our hips back. Watch the butterflies. You're getting the hips.
Nice kick.
Watch your hands. Watch your hands.
Shoulder crunch.
You gotta get back down to the hips. Good balance. Good. Put your hands on the inside. Head up posture. Step over that leg. Just like before. Push the leg into
That
your
knee
foot.
shield up there. Lake tries to weave his arm in there. Stuck in half guard here.
8 minutes.
Shoulder pressure.
Good. Keep him pinned. Keep him pinned. Let's work the knee cut through. All right, hands off the mat. Hands off the mat.
Gabriel doing a great job getting
Hands off the
re-guarding.
mat.
Opens it up, maybe goes a hip bump.
Keep controlling arms. Keep controlling arms. Push him back flat. Don't let him have the angle.
2.5 minutes into the 185-pound weight class match between Lake Hendrick and Gabriel Trinidad-Snake.
Yeah, see the angle's gonna stop arm bars, right?
Gabriel with the takedown earlier.
Keep square, stay
Against the
square.
Nebraska Jiu-Jitsu Championship kneeling.
Always square up.
If there's no submission by the end of the 10 minutes, it will go to the judge and referee vote based on aggression and submission attempts.
We gotta get head control.
Lake finds himself back in half guard here,
Maybe pop up a little bit.
trying to deal with that knee shield from Gabriel.
Yeah, a little bit more side to side. There you
He's
go.
not quite figured out how to get that guard pass. He did a great job on re-guarding.
Lots of time. That was a great opportunity.
Lake trying to round the corner
Push it
there.
back down. You gotta have
Good
the back
job
of the
of
mat.
regrouping and getting his strength back.
Nice kick. Nice.
Here he is now.
Right back through. Wiggle the shoulders. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Starting to move.
Keep it stacked. Good. Well done.
Leg stacking.
Keep wiggling the shoulders through. Well done. Good job. Let's square back up.
Definitely
Knee
see him
back down.
on bottom a little bit more. He's definitely got the edge right there on the scorecards. Give him the takedown and the
Keep it
submission.
pinned. Keep pushing. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Cross face flat. Flat. Flat.
Gabriel's doing a really good job moving himself
All right.
around
Now,
there.
be careful with the left hand post. All right. He's
So far.
going back close. Back to hand off the mat. Hands off the mat. Hands off the mat. Hands off the mat.
Doing a good job with that arm crunch.
Square back up. Watch the triangle. Watch the triangle.
Oh, going for the triangle.
Triangle, slipping hooks under.
Had one finish triangle earlier.
Step up, good triangle.
Wow, and Gabriel Trinidad-Snake finishing this one with the victory by triangle on Lake Hendrick.
Good job, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing
Representing Skywalker 101 under Scott Boyd and BJJ and Taylor Marie, it is Gabriel Trinidad-Snake with the victory in this one by triangle. The second win we have seen by a triangle here tonight. That's 3 consecutive matches that have concluded by a submission, all in pretty quick order.
See, middleweight's coming up now. We got Daniel, Max Alonzo versus Chris Burbine. Burbine has a lot of experience in kind of grappling events like this, that single match. Alonzo, Nebraska wrestler, like a long scale tournament
This next
style.
contest is also held at 185 pounds for 10 minutes in Nogi. Introducing first, representing Ladies Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Daniel Alonzo.
And here comes Daniel Alonzo, like you said, Henry. Good wrestling career out of Wesleyan. 17 years of wrestling experience.
Vicious Psycho Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Burbine.
Now his opponent out of Vicious Psycho up and over. Christopher Burbine is taking the mat in the yellow shorts. Alonzo in the white shorts. We are underway. Alonzo in black shorts, the black and white top here.
So look at Chris. Good stand up by Chris.
Stay aggressive the whole time, Chris.
Nice underhook. Knee tap.
Chris,
Watch the shot.
just like
Watch the shot.
you've seen tonight. That one in.
Yeah, keep moving around that. Beautiful.
There you go. Love it. Change.
Ankle out, there's the straight ankle. That's a whip tap. Great work.
Alonzo representing Local Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center, winner by leg lock, and in 40 seconds, the quickest match of the evening so far. So a double leg takedown, he's able to basically just reverse it, get that leg lock in there, and then go in the flash behind. So we move along now to the 155-pound weight class match. First opportunity for the women to compete tonight. Jessica Taylor of LBJJ Center taking the mat, an accomplished blue belt. It's not even worth going through all of her accolades because it's an entire page long. Listed as, that's right. Jessica will be taking on Susie Kasselman out of Premier. Susie is a third degree blue belt. Favorite position, spider guard, and favorite submission is a knee bar. Underway here in the 155-pound weight class. Susie.
Favorite spot. So get the sleeve grip. Half. So this is the one D match you'll see tonight. Hopefully in the future we'll see. Break that call. We'll see. Susie coming under. Maybe.
You got scroll I'll let her hold her. Scroll down. Yes. Some weight on her.
Both train with really good teams. Both train with teams that have really strong feet.
Go for it, Susie. You got it, Susie. Go. Keep those feet nice and tight and strong. Consider your we gotta move. We can't stay here, Jess. Keep sitting for good.
Jess gonna have to make some moves here, Susie.
Left hand
Come up for that knee bar shortly, right?
Jess is going to have to get heavy.
Another thing that's helping is just because she's okay. Stay on top. Deeper cross face.
Michael Kollin, Jessica.
Drawing out. Keep this look. Passing out position.
Jess need to look to do here. Get into a favorable position, at least less compromised than what she is in there.
Susie in a total right now. At this point, I'm keeping my weight as low as possible. Starting to spread out. Attacking really gets to be hard on this. I might look a little bit more on the sleeve. Without the sleeve coming in. Susie needs to get distance away from her and Jessica.
Stop pushing your hip away. You gotta keep that triangle, Jessica. Keep your triangle.
Both technically on submissions, but kind of a hard spot to finish on either case. Susie back around the knee bar.
Pull with your hands. Pull. That's better. Pull and stand on the foot so you get any hard. If we don't stand, you gotta go play on that foot.
And right now they're just probably trying to feel each other out and understand, think about their next moves here. Decide if it's time to abort what they're working on or if it's time to try to advance it. Jess able to start working that leg out maybe, but still in there. No, still has a reach on that knee bar. See her stretch it out, try to go to the other side. Keep that foot tight. Might go into it. So she takes the back from here. Just getting heavy on that leg.
Heavy on the foot now. Push the legs down with your hands. Push the legs down with your hands. You're not holding the foot, just stand up.
So Susie kind of inverts from here. Just doing a good job splitting the legs to kind of keep that leg out from working. See if she passes. Need to keep Susie's legs split to keep that pass going.
Hard working match on both ends so far between these two. They set it from the jump. Susie's favorite submission. Going for the knee bar.
Here we go.
Let's go. Find our position, Jess. We gotta get back to the offense.
Attack, Jess.
Still got that ankle and then working that knee bar. Just trying to work it out. Susie doing a really good job controlling, keeping those knees pinched.
See if Susie comes up there. She's in a good position to come up on the top. Jess may be going for her own submission.
Find your triangle position. Get your feet safe, Jess.
Again, you see them splitting the legs to kind of keep the pressure off that. Susie on the top, looking for a close pass.
Susie in north-south now. Just trying to keep her frames in. Trying to walk her feet and her hips back up. Susie tries working on Jess's left arm.
Yeah, looks like she's trying to isolate that arm. Maybe see her attacking her with Kimura.
She's doing a really good job blocking Jess's hips, not letting her move. Now she's just going to sprawl out, kick a little bit.
We get to about 4 minutes. You see Susie do a good job kind of getting up on the scorecards. Just a few more submission attempts, a few more passes. Got to north-south now, starting to attack. So just really going to have to really mount a comeback, kind of similar to what we saw with Dominick in the previous match.
Right. She's swinging those hips. She's trying to swivel her way out here. Just a really good job, as Susie saying, really heavy here in this north-south here. Trying to bring her head up, but good job by Jess. Now going to watch out for the guillotine, but she's able to stand back up.
See if Susie drags her back down. Nope. We're back to neutral. Oh, good sweep from Susie. Good grip on that sleeve, car sleeve into a butterfly. See if she comes up on top with it. So Jess may be trying to attack a leg lock right now. Into a toe hold. Susie in on the leg herself. You need to see Jess kind of take essentially her foot, take Susie's foot clear to her butt. Susie looking on a leg lock herself. It's going to be hard with that leg separated on the toe hold.
Jess really doing everything she can. You see Susie trying to kick it out. See her left foot on Jess's right armpit, just trying to get that foot out of there on that toe hold.
Jess still in on it, a little loose. Susie can take it kind of closer into the butt. See Susie come up on top maybe. Maybe dropping down your own leg, back to the knee bar.
Put the pressure on.
Keep holding up. Keep really explosive. Careful with your
Both sides really just trying to work on each other's feet, legs, see if they can find something here. Jess goes back for the toe hold inside of 2 minutes here in the 155-pound weight class.
Yeah, you need Susie to use a kick straight forward. Let go of that grip.
Susie, just work in the grip and keep expanding.
You got this.
Keep that foot tight to her ankle and start to kind of get a little bit of torque in the foot and the knee itself. A little closer to her corner, taking advice from Eunice. Oh, looking for that straight ankle from there. Both women have shown a lot of leg dexterity, though. It's going to be hard to kind of get a leg lock finish tonight. See if she goes belly down, though. She's got the angle. Jessica back to the toe. We have a tap. It was
Jess Taylor with the submission. Toe hold finishes off Susie Kasselman. Maybe an injury here. It looks like that. Great sportsmanship from both sides here. And hopefully Susie is okay. Taylor with the win by toe hold to victory. As her and Susie Kasselman embrace. Hopefully Susie is okay. And Jess helping her off the mat here. Excellent display of what this sport is all about. Most entertaining match that we've seen of the night so far. They've all been tremendous, but that was really impressive from both sides. Offense versus offense the entire way.
Very good leg lock battle. You see a lot of kind of that change between the knee bars and toe holds from here. Close match, great match from Susie too. Mostly probably up on scorecards at that point. Just with the comeback on that toe hold, finally getting it in the good angle.
Tending over to Susie now, and hopefully she is okay. Move along here shortly into our next match, which will be the 205-pound class as we return to Nogi competition. It'll be Mike Wilson representing
build to the top, to your knees.
Richard getting into it pretty quickly. Wilson going to maintain control. Richard's going to have to work on his elbows, and he's able to get his head out of there. Got Wilson on bottom in the brown and black top.
Get that half guard, you gotta push the knee in, you gotta get a leg flat to the mat, Mike. Nice, nice. Nice, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling.
Back attack from Blaine. So he gets his over under grip. Ooh, right to the body triangle.
Bridge to the middle, bridge to the middle. Stay on the middle, stay on the middle.
So you get good fight hand. Oh, right on the quick. Just the choke.
Nicely
Good
done.
work from Blaine Richards.
Blaine Richards in a minute and 33 seconds winner. As he's able to get the choke there from back control. That is how the 205-pound match ends in this one. Blaine Richards representing Skywalker with the victory in this one. So that our 9th match of the evening. We move along now to the 10th, the 170-pound weight class between the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center's very own David Cluty taking on what is a late replacement. It was originally supposed to be Zach McGuire instead. It'll be Jason Scott taking on Cluty in this one.
So Jason Scott recently got his brown belt. Getting out of vicious cycles. Was here to corner his buddies and decided to jump in last minute. So brought his deal with him. Dave Cluty, black belt. You see the hometown fans. You see the signs in the background. Kids coach also. So came to support.
Jason Scott.
And here comes Scott. As you heard our MC, Dan Hoffer saying, had a vicious cycle up in Omaha.
So Jason was a state runner-up, also pro MMA fighter, so he's seen more blows and more takedowns. Dave likely to go for the guard play early. Really pretty good guard player himself, so kind of a clash of styles.
Those can make for some of the most interesting matches when you have that clash in style.
Yeah, Jason definitely going to be looking to kind of make sure those legs don't get closed on that guard. Dave has a killer close guard.
There we go.
I can attest to that firsthand.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Find our position.
Slight change though, Dave was supposed to do a gi match. So let's see how kind of the switch to Nogi, a little less of the grips to work with and things like that. So see how he adjusts to that.
There it is, there it is, yes,
I'm in there. We're going to get re-centered here. Looks like Scott may have had his butterfly hook in. Trying to control Cluty's right arm here. Good upper guard, grip on it, a good background to full guard. Still controlling that right arm of Cluty's. It looks like both. Really breaking Cluty down here. Bringing his posture down. Cluty trying to just get back up. Gets that butterfly hook back in.
See if he goes double butterflies, goes more into like a sweep. I get up a little bit higher though. Get Dave underneath him essentially. Get underneath Dave like this dude.
Right arm, but Cluty able to pull it back in time, and now he's able to advance his position a little bit. Still in a half guard here, but able to get a little cross face here. Scott, for the moment, he's controlling Cluty's upper body a little bit, but you see Dave making his way. Just got to get that right leg out of there.
guillotine grip. See if he kind of pushes that knee down straight into mount. Oh, got his underhook. See if he kind of overhooks that arm of Jason's and goes to his Kimura.
6 minutes.
Trying to be a scramble, Jason.
Yeah.
There we go.
Dave trying to move on. Oh, look at this reverse here.
Jason back on top under the guillotine. See if he uses it to go to mount. So he goes into an anaconda here. Dave doing a good job keeping pressure on that hip. Oh, Jason kind of hipping up to knock that down. Move back to the guillotine.
Dave doing a good job going able to just get his way out of danger. Now looking to counter quick. Taking control of Scott's right arm.
Saw a lot of triangles earlier. I can tell you right now, watch for Dave to throw up a triangle himself. Jason's got to be careful. He does an underhook and sweeps with it. Good base and balance from Jason to defend that. Jason's got to get good posture. Just be careful in the stand-up for that underhook on the leg.
Jason standing again and
Again, Dave looking for that angle. Throw it up into a triangle armbar.
I noticed that the entire time. He was wearing a chain.
He forgot to take his necklace
The
off.
ref was able to spot it, fortunately, before there was any injury or danger there. But a nice little reprieve for both of these guys who have been going at it here just about halfway through this match in the 170-pound class. It's David Cluty representing LBJJC, and it is a late entry, Jason Scott, replacing Zach McGuire, who was unable to make it down here this way. Just hopefully
Must
that
be a very difficult chain. That's all I know.
and hopefully not a super expensive one, but at least they were able to spot it.
Ah, got it.
There it is. All right.
Oh, he's got two chains. Oh, come on.
Well, that is his rap name after
Yeah,
all.
two chains, yep.
And we can resume. Here we go.
One wasn't enough. Ref's going to have to pat guys down next time.
What are your standard TSA security procedure moving forward here? Scott standing up, and like you said, Cluty maybe hoping to get the angle for that triangle, but Scott doing a really good job with his posture, standing, keeping his balance.
It's hard battle because you want to keep that pressure down, but you can't give him that overhook on that leg, on that arm. Starting to climb the legs, see if he goes to the angle. Get that arm over. Oh, Jason's on an open guard. He needs to run. He does not want Dave closing that again. Double underhook pass. Good pass from Jason.
Double underhook pass into side control. Now he's going to go knee on belly. Tries to. He's going for an armbar.
Jason into the armbar.
Dave able to get his way out of it, and now to throw that
To the takedown.
Nice job by Jason there. Get back in the side, and now we can go knee on belly here for a little. Kind of set the pace of this match.
Jason might be going to that bottom floor. Looks like Dave's got his arm stuck. Oh, came back under.
Go cross face here. some more here. Does he have it? Doesn't. Gives it up. Back into Jason's guard.
Pound for pound, I will say Dave's probably one of the strongest people I know. That farm strength coming from small town Nebraska. Jason in on that guillotine. Dave's going to have a lot of room to make up. We're likely going to be having to look hurt. He's going to need the submission.
Just going for the hip bump sweep there and decides otherwise. Now just trying to kind of keep David at bay. One of his butterfly hooks in.
Yes, thank you. Good job. A little bit of posture if you want to pass.
Try to get that hook out. Go back to close guard. Stand up, Jason. You got 2 minutes, Jay. Push on his hip and get your elbow.
Approaching 2 minutes remaining here. Again, remember it's
On the Williams guard, see if he passes over to the omoplata. He's going to attack. Yep, right to the bolt lock. This is the opposite of a triangle. Well, now back to the triangle. Jason's going to have to get that arm over on the other side up to a TP maybe.
trying to attack Cluty's left arm.
Keep circling to the right with your legs, Dave.
Inside 1 minute here on the 170-pound weight class. 10th match of the evening here in Lincoln.
Back to the TP choke. Dave's got 30 seconds, man. He's going to have to go for broke on something.
It's desperation time if you're Cluty. If you're Jason Scott, you put on a very impressive performance. You can continue cooking, but he's not.
He's still going for another submission.
He's going for
maybe to mount.
Opportunity there into guillotine here. Cluty,
Jason in the pass.
Jason passes and into side control. Back to the knee on belly. 15 seconds left. And it's looking like Jason in full control. Goes for an armbar, can't get it here. Back into his guard. And time. That is your 170-pound match between Dave Cluty and Jason Scott, the late entry. Really impressive performance from both sides. We're going to go to ref and judges decision, and here it is. And it is unanimous. Jason Scott had a vicious cycle. The late entry replacing one of his teammates who couldn't make it down today, and he takes this one home. Henry, you said at the beginning they had kind of contrasting styles. How did you see it play out?
You know, I knew Jason's kind of style. He was definitely going to be looking to get that guard pass right away. He knew he did not want to get stuck in guard. Did a decent job while he was there. You did see Dave attack, kind of go to the armbar, try the triangles. But Jason made sure once he's out, he did not go back. Tanner Wanch, Nate Shannon coming out with the co-main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise if you're ready for your co-main event.
We move right along. Co-main event, 185-pound weight class. Tanner Wanch representing Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Tanner accomplished purple belt. He takes the mat here in his purple top, white shorts on bottom. And he'll be taking on Nate Shannon of Kinney. Brown belt, 3-0 in MMA, all wins by submission. Third submission, mother's milk.
Yeah, Nate, all his submissions, first, all wins by submission, all wins in the first round. Might not even made it out of the second minute. So, Tanner himself accomplishes an amateur, made it in the pro ranks. Pretty good college, decent NAI wrestler himself.
We know he loves to work on high ground, working to that crucifix complex.
Working with Coach Grimy in Colorado on that. Kind of surprised Nate didn't maybe pull guard. Ooh, good Russian. Good counter comes in. Maybe look for him to hit the leg lock. Tanner into his high ground.
Good, beautiful position, Tanner. Now let's work that arm back across his face. Get his arm across his face. There you go. Nice.
Shannon, very least salvage half guard here by Tanner. Looking to advance here, pushing on that left leg of Shannon's.
Nice and patient here.
He's got the crossbones there on his head.
Ready to absorb it. Way to stay on top. Get that pin back position again with that elbow.
I know from rolling with Nate that he's got a pretty good waiter sweep. Deep half also. Good reversal. Tanner looking for his own problem.
Let's fix the guard. Let's fix the guard. Don't give him the back,
Pass to
Tanner.
the back.
Let's find our way back to guard, Tanner. Back to guard. Turn,
Right
turn,
hook
turn.
in.
Keep turning, keep turning. Keep
Another
turning.
left one in.
Turn back to half. Turn away. Turn away.
Hey, you gotta say into it now. You gotta say into it.
Gas, build to the top position. Find your underhook. Right arm underhook.
Good sweep. Pretty good
Right arm
evenly
underhook.
match
Solidify it.
so far. Ooh, good sweep from Nate. Maybe a little octopus guard from Tanner. Let's see.
We gotta get up. We gotta get up if we're gonna play that. Get up to your elbow. Play that octopus.
You heard Akira there in his corner saying that. Gotta get up to your elbow there if you want to play that octopus.
Better, better. Sit up to her elbow.
Get your elbow, brother.
Reach up to that octopus. Sit up to her elbow. We gotta move. Shrimp, Tanner. Come on, move. There we go. Good. Let's fix that up.
Tanner turning over, getting to his knees here into a turtle. Just trying to keep Nate from getting around his head and neck area.
Don't stay in this position.
See if
Turn.
he drops down
Turn
that
under.
guillotine from there. Training with Derek Miller, known for his guillotines and chokes.
Use your foot. Strip the back with your foot.
And for a toe hold there to counter.
Nate looking for banana split, possibly back into the calf slicer himself. Yep. See if he pressures down. He needs to put his foot on his right foot on his ankle.
You gotta get the grip straight.
Great job at Tanner. Just putting his hips right on Nate's hips.
Let's hook in here. Stay on the top. Hands off the mat.
Tanner's coach is yelling for him to stay on top and just kind of work from here. We'll have to throw up a few submissions, maybe make a little bit of a comeback. So him back up.
Keep them there. Good.
A strong takedown so far from Nate.
Break that guard open. Log splitter. Knee in the
He
middle.
good sweeps. See he's going to attack from the arm bar.
Keep it
Doing a
stacked.
decent job keeping him stacked. See if Nate uses this to kind of windmill into a sweep, possibly even a triangle. He's kind of attacking it. Okay. That's into the arm bar.
Nate Shannon with the armbar at 5 minutes 39 seconds. He takes it home. Our co-main event on the night definitely did not disappoint. Both these competitors coming out with our ton of energy, a ton of really impressive technique. But it's Nate Shannon by armbar. The 5-minute 39-second mark representing Premier. So it leads us now into the main event, or co-main event, other that is, in the 155-pound weight class. Final match here of the evening. Thank you so much for joining us here. Like and subscribe. Leave a like on the video. It goes a long way toward helping the channel out. Subscribe. Send this to a grappling fan in your life. They love and appreciate training and watching jiu-jitsu. We've had 11 fantastic matches so far here. And now one last one for you, and we're excited for it. It is Nick Onstein, representing Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Two-stripe black belt, taking on Cam Jordan out of Vicious Cycle. Dan Hoffer, the MC, with an excellent introduction. Hans Steve rolling on in. And here comes Cam Jordan, representing Vicious Cycle. Cam's a blue belt. Two-stripe black belt.
So Cam, on the other hand, he just doesn't train as much in the gi, okay? And typically some gyms, they're looking for him to get in the gi a little bit more. I will attest to, you've seen Cam in the professional MMA circuit get a number of submission wins, a lot by guillotine, a lot by rear naked choke. He's always capable of getting some kind of submission at some point. So don't blink. Really good high school wrestler. Nick himself, 3-time state medalist in wrestling, so was really accomplished himself as a flyweight in professional MMA.
Cam Jordan in the lime green top and bottom. Onstein in the yellow top. With his gi pants on.
Nick Onstein paying homage to Eddie Bravo, rocking gi pants for Nogi. Nick was the first one to win EBI Combat Jiu-Jitsu, 2 matches in one night. Really good mix of ground and pound and Jiu-Jitsu at the same time.
Avoid that takedown and get into side control here. Onstein trying to turn in a little bit, but Jordan got control of that left arm of his. He's able to get it out now and get some frames in. Jordan with a cross face here.
Doing a good job keeping Nick from re-guarding.
Nick Onstein doing a really good job there. Able to re-guard, and Jordan just disengaged as we stand back up here.
Nick staying heavy on the head.
Watch for that, Cam. Clear that.
Trying to go for his Rick James sweep.
Double leg take on there. Doesn't get it. Jordan equal to the task.
Cam doing a great job counter wrestling right now.
There we go. Nice, now we got your half. Keep climbing.
Look for speed.
Really pull him in here. Aggressively get him into the guard. You get him into the guard, we're going to get him trapped up. Let's get him up.
Pick up his ankles. Put him on his back.
He's going to do that. Come on.
Nice job by Jordan there. Avoid his knockdown, just get the pass, but right in the side control again, finds himself in a good spot here.
Get the underhook. Get the underhook, Cam.
Yeah, Nick looking to trap that ankle on the side and then get into that half. Pretty good dexterity on his legs. He'll butterfly from there. Cam doing a good job keeping on settling, keeping on moving to the side. Use a circle.
Solid leg over the top. Left leg over the top. He's got it. Nice. All right, back to guard play. Let's work arm drags. Let's work head snaps.
Pull those heels up and pass.
Let's get him pulling backwards. Yeah, then we can trip.
Hey,
Keep that knee in. Yep, underhook wrestle. Hand like. Hand like Nick.
So a lot of good submissions in from Cam, especially on the guillotines.
There we go, Kim. There you go. Walk up his leg.
Team just trying to find somebody to wiggle out, and he's able to barely get that arm off.
Ooh, right to the ring, make it good. Slick move. There it is.
Cam Jordan with the rear naked at 5 minutes 58 seconds. You said don't blink, Henry. That happens just in the flash of an eye. Really impressive performance from both sides, but Cam Jordan there, like a spark plug, just turned him over, got the rear naked in quickly, and it was tight.
That concludes all contests for this evening. Thank you once again.
Great way to end. Really the first of what will be many in-house tournaments here at Lincoln Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Center. Henry, the main takeaway.
Man, I think Jiu-Jitsu is alive and well here in Nebraska, man. I think we saw a lot of success from all the teams. We saw a lot come in. I think we're just going to grow this, maybe get this into our hopefully we'll do amazing. Just keep building. Great job from our live stream getting this going. I think you saw a decent start, and we're just going to keep going from here.
Absolutely great competition from all